Okay. So the first question that I am taking is x dy by dx plus 1 plus x y is equal to e to the power minus x with boundary conditions y0, y1 is 0. Okay, this is the question. So what type of equation is this? This equation is first order equation. So it will be dy by dx plus
plus py is equal to q.
sorry,
reducible to Cauchy-Euler equation.
okay. So dy by dx plus 1 plus x by x into y is equal to e to the power minus x over into x to the power minus 1. So we know we have done the equations like this: dy by dx plus py is equal to q we have done such equations, no problem. So let us solve them. What is the value of p
1 plus x upon
upon
x
x, and what is value of q
e
E
raised
to
to
the power
minus
minus x.
over
x.
x? So calculate the integrating factor. It is e to the power integral 1 plus 1 by x dx, that is equal to e to the power x plus ln x. Yes. So this will be e to the power x into x. ठीक है? So now y into integrating factor, which is x e to the power x, is equal to integral q into integrating factor, which is x e to the power x dx plus c. So it will be y into x e to the power x is equal to x plus c. This is the solution. So y of y will be equal to what? E to the power minus x here plus c
E to the power minus x.
upon
By
x. This is the solution. So just put y1 is equal to 0. So it will be 0 is equal to e to the power minus 1 plus c e to the power minus 1. Is it correct? So
Yes, sir.
c
1
will be
plus
equal to
minus 1.
minus 1. So put it here. Your solution will become y is equal to e to the power minus x minus e to the power minus x over x. So this is your solution. सबको समझ आया? So this was first order and
Linear difference.
linear differential equation. Linear differential equation. Please see all the steps. If it is not clear, you can ask. So I will try to cover questions from net and all the exams today. So this is 2019 June. Okay. Can I erase this now? सबको clear है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Next question is, we have, this is net 2013 and June. Okay. So the question is like this, we have dy by dx is equal to x square, and initial condition is also given dx by dt actually. Dx by dt is equal to x square and x of 0 is equal to 1. And we have to tell at what point, at what value of t x blows. Blows means it becomes infinity. Okay. So let us solve this. It will be dx over x square is equal to dt. So variable separable. Minus 1 by x is equal to t plus c. X at 0 is 1. So minus 1 is equal to 0 plus c. C is equal to minus 1. And put it here. So x is equal to minus 1 by t minus 1, which is 1 upon 1 minus t. So you can see that the graph of this function will be like this. If suppose it is 1. So if t is 0, the value will be 1. Yes. T0 value is 1. And as t starts increasing, it will approach to this like this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And as you go past this number 1, it will become negative. So it will come like this. And it will become like this. At t is equal to infinite, it will become 0. So the question was very simple. At what point of t x blows? So at t tends to 1. Okay. Clear है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Everything is clear? Very simple question.
सर ग्राफ को दोबारा क्लियर करना.
At t is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. So it will start from here.
Yes. Yes.
और जैसे जैसे t की वैल्यू 1 की तरफ अप्रोच करना शुरू करेगी, जैसे मान लो t इज इक्वल टू 0.5 ले लो, हाँ 0.5, सो 0.5 पे वैल्यू कितनी होगी?
2.
2। सो मतलब यहां पहुंचते पहुंचते इसकी वैल्यू कितनी हो जाएगी? 2, राइट? सो ऐसे ही t जब 1 के बहुत पास पहुंच जाएगा, वैल्यू बढ़ती जाएगी,
Yes, sir.
एंड एट एग्जैक्टली t इज इक्वल टू 1 इट विल बिकम एसिम्प्टोटिक। समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
या फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन यू राइट 1 माइनस 0.9999, तो वो माइनस होके न्यूमरेटर में चला जाएगा एंड इट विल बिकम अ लार्ज वैल्यू। ओके,
Yes, sir.
सपोज यू राइट 1 अपॉन 1 माइनस 0.999, so what will be this value? It will be a large value, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
माइनस करके देखो, यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? 0.0001 एंड दैट विल बिकम न्यूमरेटर में चला जाएगा वो। ओके, और जैसे ही 1 को क्रॉस करोगे, एज सुन एज यू क्रॉस 1, this term will become negative. So it will start from large negative value, and as t approaches to infinity, very large value, because it is in the denominator, the value will become 0. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
हाँ
hello sir.
हाँ, yes.
Sir, what is that asymptotic line?
अरे I mean, like this is some line or axis, and the curve is going 0 in becoming infinite about it. Okay? So this is called asymptote. You don't say it asymptote, it becomes infinity. Just you say it like this. Okay? Okay?
Okay sir.
It will become
Okay sir. Thank you.
infinite as t approaches 1.
Infinite.
Yeah, it takes large value at t approaches 1.
Okay sir.
Next question is net December 2015, and we have differential equation like this: dx by dt is equal to 2 times under root of 1 minus x square. Initial condition is x is equal to 0 at t is equal to 0. Okay, this is the initial condition. Now this is, consider this as some equation of a particle, like dx by dt can be velocity, right? Yes or no? It can be velocity. So consider this equation like this, and dx by root of 1 minus x square will become 2 times dt. So it is a simple variable separable integral. So what will this become? Dx by root of 1 minus x square.
Sine inverse x by u.
Sine inverse.
So it is sine inverse x is equal to 2t plus k. Now at x is equal to 0 is 0. So
K is
sine
0.
inverse 0 is 2 into 0 plus k. So k is equal to 0, right? And when you substitute it here, you get sine inverse x is equal to 2t. That means x is equal to sine 2t. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And here you can see the velocity was given like this. So we have to check what is happening. If this is x and this is time, so at t is equal to 0, x will be 0, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And you can't cross x is equal to 1 here, otherwise it will become imaginary number. Correct? So you can only have x is equal to 1, which is sine 2t. That means sine pi by 2 is equal to sine 2t. That means t is equal to pi by 4. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So it will start, sine will start. It will take the value pi by 4 in time, so that x will become 1. And after this, velocity will become 0. So it will be like this constant value after this. Because dx by dt will become 0. So x will be at the same point. So we can write the solution as x is equal to, and what is this point? It is equal to 1. So we can write the solution as sine 2t for the value 0 to t to pi by 4, and then is equal to 1 when t is greater than pi by 4. So this is the kind of solution you should write. Everybody agrees?
Sir, can you explain the graph once more, sir?
Graph is very simple. It is going like this. If I don't see anything, it is a sine graph simply. It will go like this. Huh? This is pi by 4, pi by 2, and this is pi by 4. Correct?
Okay.
But
Yes, sir.
after pi by 4, x can't go beyond 1. Na? You can see it is in under root. So you will just
Yes,
put
sir.
a restriction that after pi by 4, it will be at same value. Bas?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes?
Sir.
You see, such a simple question, but lot of insight, because we are not studying as a mathematician. Please understand. We don't take random differential equations and try to solve it. Okay? Some of the teachers, they don't understand while teaching mathematical physics. You have to just focus on the line of physics. What type of equations we should do as a practice? Most of them you can see I have taken from some physical example, right? Which is relevant for some physical situation. I started with a free fall of a particle. Then I added viscous drag. Then we discussed relativistic effect on it. So in that manner, I have discussed many questions like that. So you have to always keep in mind we are studying differential equation, but for the purpose of physical science, not as a general we will take any differential equation, we will solve them, and that is not our purpose. So most of the equation you will see will be relevant to some physical situation. Okay, very few of them you will get which is a general mathematical question. जो mathematical दिख भी रही है ना उसके पीछे भी that has been taken from some physical situation. Can I erase this now? Voice is not clear. बताओ शेखर.
Yes, sir. You can rub. We are done.
I take such equations which will be helpful to you when you are solving the Lagrangian. So because that is also second order differential equation. So we have discussed those types of equations also. Now next one is, you have an equation which is like this: d4x by dt4 plus 2 omega square d2x by dt2 and plus omega is the power 4 minus a to the power 4 into x is equal to 0. So this type of equation. So we have not done fourth order, but they are not asking to solve it. Just they want that what will happen when omega is greater than a. What will happen when omega is greater than a? Okay. So you have seen in second order differential equation, when we solve it, we have under root, मैंने बताया था ना, forced oscillator. So you had double derivative term, then damping term. अगर मैं यहाँ d2x by dx d2x by dt2 को suppose मैं some dx dash by dt लिख दूं और उसको d2x dash by dt dash 2 लिख दूं, so it will become kind of right hand side is 0. So what kind of equation it will be?
Second order homogeneous.
No, second order homogeneous, but what type of oscillator? Damped oscillator. याद है या नहीं? भाई मैंने तुम्हें लिखवाई है ना ऐसी इक्वेशन, d2x by dt2 plus 2 gamma. चेक करो कॉपी में. dx by dt plus omega naught square x is equal to 0. We have done this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So we have
We have done such equation. So we have also got the solution in the form of sum e to the power, right? Sum e to the power, that we have written the solution also. So अगर इस इक्वेशन को हम जैसे इसमें we get solution like c1 e to the power alpha x, ऐसे ही तो आता है solution e to the power kx टाइप का, right? So अगर मैं ऐसा solution assume कर लूं तो हमें थोड़ा आइडिया हो जाएगा कि what is going to happen. So just इसका solution some e to the power kt assume कर लो, like we get the solution for second order differential equation. Please see what will happen. Its fourth time derivative will be k to the power 4 e to the power kt plus 2 omega square k square e to the power kt and plus omega to the power 4 minus a to the power 4. We can take a also, a e to the power kt, but ultimately that is going to finish. This will be e to the power kt is equal to 0. Now you will get a relation which is k to the power 4 plus 2 omega square k square plus omega to the power 4 minus a to the power 4 is equal to 0. Like we used to get auxiliary equation, right? कुछ वैसी equation मिल जाएगी. And for simplicity just put k square is equal to u so that थोड़ा आपको समझ आने लगेगा. K square is u, so it will become u to the power 2 plus 2 omega square u plus omega to the power 4 minus a to the power 4 is equal to 0. Now the roots of this equation will tell you about that solution. देखो जरा, अगर k imaginary है या k real है, उसके हिसाब से हमारे solution आएंगे. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
So minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. चेक करना जरा, सही लिखा है? अपॉन 2a. Yes or no? So this will cancel. Calculation is okay. This will also cancel. So it will become minus omega square plus minus a square. Okay. So one root is minus omega square plus a square, and one root is minus omega square minus a square. But your k is under root u. K is under root u, correct? So this is a square minus omega square, and this is minus omega square plus a square. So both ways, when you get k, it will be imaginary, yes or no? K कैसा आ जाएगा? Imaginary. Please see this.
सर जरा बोर्ड ऊपर.
So k imaginary will make this iota come here, and it will make the solution in the form of sine cos, which is called oscillatory solutions. Oscillatory solutions. So you can judge the equation that it will have oscillatory solutions. So just by the knowledge that these things have solution like e to the power kt, आपने वो मान लिया, put कर दिया, equation बना ली. Condition is given that omega is greater than a. So that's why root of both will become imaginary. K will become imaginary. When you will put it here as a solution, it will give oscillatory solution, because e to the power iota of something can be written in the form of sine and cos. चेक करो, देखो समझ आ रहा है सबको?
ये हमने नीचे क्या लिखा है, मतलब माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर के नीचे.
क्या?
ये रूट लिखा है ना, उसके नीचे क्या लिखा है, मतलब मुझे दिखाई नहीं. माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर उसके नीचे.
यहाँ
हाँ हाँ सर, वो पोर्शन आई कांट सी.
यहाँ क्या लिखा है पहले ये बताओ?
माइनस ओमेगा स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर, दोनों
बस
रूट्स ऊपर आए हुए रूट्स लिखे
बस
हुए.
यही यहाँ भी लिखा हुआ है.
ओके.
यहाँ क्या लिखा है? माइनस कॉमन ले लिया है. So both roots are negative. So k is under root of u, so it will become imaginary. Clear है भाई सबको? और ये रूट इमेजिनरी क्यों है? Because k square will become इसके हिसाब से a square minus omega square, and omega is greater than a, so it will become negative. It will become negative, so k will become imaginary. Okay? K will become imaginary, that means the solution will become oscillatory. चलो इरेज कर रहा हूं, फिर समझ में आ गया ना सबको? Voice I can't hear.
सर, okay, understood.
there is another equation which is very simple question actually. d2x by dt2 plus 2 dx by dt plus x is equal to 0. And initial condition is x0 is 0 and x dot 0 is 1. So this equation you have to solve and analyze. Let us do it quickly, everybody. So this is homogeneous second order, d square plus 2d plus 1 is equal to 0. Then d plus 1 whole square is equal to 0. D is minus 1 and minus 1. So equal roots याद है बताया हुआ है equal roots. Equal roots means
Y is equal to C1 plus C2 T e
x
to
is
the
equal to c1 plus c2t and e to the power minus t. So x0 is 0 means 0 is equal to c1 and x dot, so now x will become c2t e to the power minus t. So get x dot, it will be first function derivative of second plus second function derivative of first. So 1 is equal to c2 x dot 0 is 1.
X is equal
So 0 and here 1. So c2 we got as 1. So your solution x is now t e to the power minus t. And how the graph will look like? So initially it will go like a straight line, because initially when t is small, e to the power minus t will be like 1. So it will go like this, but then at t infinity it has to become 0. So finally it will drop like this. It will attain a maximum at some value t naught, and that maximum value is x max. We can calculate these values by just maxima minima. Dx by dt is equal to first function differentiation of second plus second function differentiation of first. This is equal to 0. So it means e to the power minus t plus 1 is equal to 0. So extremas points are, one is t is equal to infinity, other one is t is equal to 1. So t naught कितना आ गया? 1. And what is the value here? 1 by e. Here the value is 1 by e. So this is the complete solution. Yes, clear है? यस
क्लियर है सर।
क्लियर है ओके let us solve together next question. So this one is net June 2015 d2x by dt2 minus 3 dx by dt plus 2x is equal to 0 and x at 0 is 0 and x at 1 is 1 and they have asked what is the value of x at 2. This is the question. ठीक है भाई करो सॉल्व. m square minus 3m plus 2 is equal to 0. So m square you want 2. So it will be minus m minus 2m plus 2 is equal to 0. M common, m minus 1 minus 2 common, m minus 1 is equal to 0. M minus 2, m minus 1 is equal to 0. So m is equal to 1 comma 2. These are the roots. So what will be the solution? C1 e to the power t plus C2 e to the power 2t. सबका आ रहा है?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Put the boundary condition, I mean initial condition. So 0 is C1 plus C2 and x1 is 1. So 1 is C1e plus C2e square. So these two we have to solve. So what is C2? It is minus C1. So 1 is C1 e minus C1 e square. So C1 is 1 upon e minus e square. Now write the solution. So x is C1, which is 1 upon e minus e square, e to the power t minus e to the power 2t. सही है?
Yes.
सर पहले रूट को लेना चाहिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ना.
What?
C1 e स्क्वायर प्लस C2 e ये भी सोल्यूशन चल सकता है ना.
यहाँ पे कह रहे हो?
हाँ मतलब हाँ.
तो आप ये पूछ रहे हो कि 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2 हो सकता है क्या?
नहीं सर, सिर्फ C1 C2 की वैल्यूज चेंज हो रहे, वो उसमें कुछ इशू नहीं है।
बस क्वेश्चन यही है आपका, समझ लो, ठीक है।
ठीक है
योर
सर।
क्वेश्चन इज दिस, so x of 2 will be 1 upon e minus e square and e2 minus e4. Now you just take e square common, it will become, this is what, e square का square, करेक्ट है। तो e plus e square and e minus e square upon e minus e square, which is cancelled, so this is the answer. Check this. Every step is clear?
यस
Sir.
सर।
So,
ये थोड़ा सा देखना, d2x by dt2 plus 1 by x dx by dt whole square minus dx by dt is equal to 0, and x at 0 is 0 and x at 1 is 1, and they want x at 2 is question mark. Okay. So इसको थोड़ा सा रीअरेंज करना होगा हमें एक क्वेश्चन को, एंड ये अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो आई कैन राइट दिस टू टर्म्स आई कैन राइट टुगेदर 1 by x, ठीक है, d by dt in bracket x dx by dt. तो चेक करना जरा, 1 by x फर्स्ट फंक्शन डेरिवेटिव ऑफ सेकंड, तो यहाँ सेकंड डेरिवेटिव आ जाएगा, एंड दिस x will cancel here. Can you see that? And second derivative differentiation of first, तो जब भी इसका स्क्वायर करना हो तो you should have x and dx by dt together derivative. So first function derivative of second, first function derivative of second will give you first term, and this function derivative of this will give you, so this came, and then minus dx by dt is equal to 0. ये जरा समझना सभी लोग। Understand this, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Got this? Now we can just put y is equal to dx by dt. This one. So that the equation, but here we have to put dx by dt also. So this will become what? Put karna jara. So it will become 1 by x d by dt of y dy by dt minus what is dx by dt?
Y by
Y by x is equal to 0. So that means dy by dt is equal to y. That means ln of y is equal to t plus c. Clear हो रहा है? And here you want to put this, y will be a e to the power t. So put it here, a e to the power t is equal to x dx into dt. So integration, it will become a e to the power t is equal to x square by 2 plus b. x0 is 0. So a is equal to b. पहले वाले से. So our equation reduced to x square by 2 is equal to a e to the power t minus a. x1 is 1. So 1 by 2 is a t to the power 1 by 2 minus a. So a is 1 by 2 e to the power half minus 1. समझ आ रहा है? Now you can put it here. Your x square by 2 is value of a we got 1 by 2.
E minus 1 नहीं होगा बस.
Sorry,
सर ई स्क्वायर नहीं आएगा.
E minus 1 होगा बस.
यहाँ पे t की
Yes.
वैल्यू 1 है ना?
सिर्फ 1 होगा ना?
Yes, yes. E minus 1. So 1 upon 2 e minus 1 and one upon 2 e minus 1 into e minus 1. This is the solution. Now you want x at 2. So x at 2 square will become 1 upon e minus 1 e square minus 1, which is x at 2 will become under root of e plus 1. See this. समझ आया सबको?
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
कोई स्टेप नहीं क्लियर हो तो यू कैन आस्क। सो जब फ्लो बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए, यू शुड प्रैक्टिस हार्ड एनफ कि फ्लो आपका बन जाए, ताकि आप फटाफट फटाफट अलजेब्रा करते चले जाओ। दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट। इरेज कर दूं?
यस सर।
तो जब भी स्क्वायर आ रहा है, ये सब्स्टिट्यूशन याद रखना है कि अगर ऐसे लिखेंगे तो स्क्वायर मैनेज हो जाएगा। नाउ वन इक्वेशन इज लाइक दिस, sin x d2y by dx2 plus cos x dy by dx is equal to delta function x minus pi by 2। अब ये भी देखो, वैसे ही लिखा हुआ है, इसका डेरिवेटिव दिख रहा है, d by dx of sin x dy by dx। अगर देखो मैं ऐसे लिख लूं तो क्या होगा, फर्स्ट फंक्शन डेरिवेटिव ऑफ सेकंड ये बन जाएगा, सेकंड फंक्शन डेरिवेटिव सेकंड टर्म, एंड दिस विल बिकम x minus pi by 2। Now integrate both sides। मिनिमम आपका इंटीग्रेशन ऐसा होना चाहिए कि वो पाई बाई 2 बीच में आना चाहिए। सो दैट मीन्स पाई बाई 2 यहाँ है, तो यहां से लेके यहां तक होना चाहिए। इट शुड बी फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट ऑफ पाई बाई 2, अदरवाइज राइट हैंड साइड विल बिकम 0। डेल्टा फंक्शन आपको पता है कि डेल्टा फंक्शन ये वाला कहां लाई कर रहा है, पाई बाई 2 पे। दिस इज 0। सो आवर इंटीग्रेशन शुड इंक्लूड दिस रेंज, और वो क्वेश्चन में गिवन है कि पाई बाई 2 इज इंक्लूडेड। सपोज मैं लिख दूं 0 से 2 पाई तक करो, तो अपने आप ही पाई बाई 2 बीच में आ जाएगा, इट विल कम इन बिटवीन। सो इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ दिस will result into, if I integrate like this, ध्यान से देखो, it will become sin x dy by dx is equal to, this side it will be 1, 1, and
सर
dy,
लिमिट नहीं लेंगे हम कुछ।
लिमिट का मतलब ये कुछ भी लिमिट ले लो, बस ये इंक्लूड होना चाहिए, तो आंसर तो सेम ही आना है ना।
हाँ
अगर ये मान लो मैंने यहां से यहां लिमिट ले ली, तो राइट हैंड साइड 0 हो जाएगा, इफ दैट डेल्टा फंक्शन इज नॉट इंक्लूडेड। So your dy by dx will become cosec x
ये अल्जेब्रा 1 कैसे आया? एक तो प्लीज बता दीजिए।
integral delta function x minus a dx, if your integration is from the left of a to the right of a, this is equal to 1। डेल्टा फंक्शन में डिटेल में भी पढ़ाऊंगा अलग से, ठीक है? अभी जस्ट प्रॉपर्टी की तरह से ले लो।
ठीक है सर।
तो ये पूछा गया था कि ये dy by dx कहाँ पे ब्लो कर रहा है, तो बताओ जरा। दिस इज 1 by sin x, x इज इक्वल टू 0 पे क्या होगा, dy by dx will become infinite। समझ आ गया? अच्छा है ना?
Yes, sir.
So this property of delta function is used, and they have given that you can integrate from 0 to 2 pi, So ultimately, when you integrate it between 0 to 2 pi, so this answer will be 1, because pi by 2 will be within the limits. Okay then. So this was conclusive thing about ordinary differential equation. And now we have to switch to another chapter that I will start. And इसको अच्छे से revise करना. If there is any doubt, उसको पूछना. Okay. Thank you so much.
You, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So tomorrow is the test of this topic.